Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm so sorry I've been gone for, I think it's been 2 weeks, but I'm back and better than ever. Today, I've got my hands on the Sony Z150. This is a nice camcorder. It is, Sony actually sent it to me for baseball, and I'm gonna do a review on this thing because I like it so much. So let's get right into it. So I have no other way of recording this other than holding it with my hands, so sorry for that guys. But anyway, here we go. So we're going to be going over the settings, the full review, the outside first, and then we'll go into the settings for next. So here we go. We have the cold shoe mount or hot shoe mount. I'm not sure. I forget which one's which. And then we have the microphone holder. All you need to do is lift up on the switch and you can open it. Pull back down and boom, it's good to go. Okay. Now I will show you, I will turn on the camera just by going at the very bottom of the camera. There's this on and off button. We're just gonna go ahead and switch that on. And as you can see, the green dot lights up under full auto because there are different modes. You can turn off full auto and you can control the zoom, the focus, and the shutter speed. Or the white balance, I forget which one that is. There are built-in ND filters right here, 1, 2, and 3. And there's also a clear mode for full auto. Here is where the audio levels are. If you're using the mic, I suggest going to 48V. That is the highest quality you're gonna get. This is the internal mic. I'm gonna leave that on auto. So it's auto gain, auto, internal, 48, and then they're both 48Vs. So, that's what we're gonna do with the audio. You can also control it with this little wheel right here. I'm gonna leave that at 0 because it's on auto. Now, the microphone is located at the front right here. This is the microphone. This will have a light when it's on and recording, and then there's an infrared light at night. So I will get into that in more detail later. White balance status, S and Q, I have no idea what that means. Display, so you can see how much is on the display, and slot select. So there's actually 2 SD card slots, A and B. I don't have any in there because I'm currently editing a video, but this is slot A, this is slot B, and you can select which slot you want it to go. So slot select, so let's go ahead and open up the camera, or the display. Now, the cover is currently on, so we're gonna lift this up and the display goes clear. So, here we go. Okay, sorry guys. This is my bed. I have no other way to safely secure this. So, here's the display. You can, it shows the time recording, the battery percentage, and all the other things like 0 decibels, sorry, and f3.1. Now, if I wanted to turn off full auto, what I do is go on the side, turn off full auto, and now it's gonna be the same almost. 27 decibel, and we're gonna go ahead and move the shutter or the white balance. As you can see, nothing seems to change, but let's turn the ND filters, and now it goes really dark. Since it is in a pretty decent lit room right now, it's not going to change much. So this, for the purpose of video, I'm gonna leave it on full auto. Now, this is not a touch screen. This can be controlled with these 5 little buttons. This is the menu, so you can go into the menu. And then this is where thumbnail, that's how you can preview all your videos. Now you can see the screen goes dark and you're wondering why. Well, there's actually a sensor right here. And this sensor, once you move over it, it's gonna cover and save the LCD screen from running out of battery, because this camera runs out of battery, of course, like all cameras. This is charged by a huge battery, and there's the battery release button. Now let's go back here. We have the SDI out is the top one, the audio video out, and then we have the HDMI and the multi-use functions. So here you go, and then that can be this one can be charged with the battery. You can also attach like a strap right here, or a clip. There are 3 ways of zooming on this camera. One right there at the side, so if you're holding it with the grip, one on top, and one on the wheel, of course. So, moving on. There are 2 record buttons, one on the top, one on the side or the back. And let's move into our settings. Okay, so I pushed the menu button and we are left with all these settings. Here's all the settings. I'm just gonna scroll through it. You guys probably know better than I do. Zoom set, I know that. I have it on digital zoom so it can go farther, but it's also using optical zoom. So handle zoom, zoom speed. You can select which zoom speed you want it to go at. 8 is pretty fast, okay? So if you set it to like a 2 or something like that, it's gonna go really slow. Video out, record set, and video out I have it 2160p. This is a 4K video recorder, by the way. 1080p and 480i. Now we have the 60p, and then leaving these off. We're gonna push OK. Now we're gonna go into the audio, and then this just leaves you with all the audio. Headphone out, you can control the volume, I believe. Yeah, channel 1, channel 2, and mix mono for stereo. So I'm just gonna click stereo. And then the XLR. So there actually, I forgot to mention this before, there are 2 XLR inputs. They're right there. You just push down that little button right there at the top, and it releases this little switch. Can't get it open right now because there we go. But yes, you just push that open and you close it shut. Moving on further in the menu, you can go. Oh, here, I'll just let you do all these. This is basically the LCD screen in a display. I accidentally went over the viewfinder, so it went black. But you can program that in this LCD panel. So you're gonna click auto, and then once it's on auto, it'll go over like that. So once you're through the viewfinder, see through there, it then goes on the second display, and this is covered. Okay, so now moving on. There is Wi-Fi on this as well. You can change the Wi-Fi, and there's airplane mode, in case you're going on an airplane with this. The clock and time set, and the area, language, and the beep, I do have that off. Record lamp, I have that on. That is need to know. Once you are recording, if you don't recognize that you're recording. And 60/50 select, I have it on 60 because I'm in the United States. This screen also does flip, and once it does flip, so does the picture. Alright, and that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this review of the Z150 Sony camera. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. I try and respond to every single question. And about the keyboard and mouse video, if you are watching this about the keyboard and mouse, I'm sorry, there will be more videos about that in the future. It's just Switch control is kind of out of control right now because a lot of questions concerning, well, I can't move, I can't do this, I can't do that. But we're trying to move away from Switch control, and built-in game developers are supposed to move the keyboard and mouse controls for their game. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and respond to every comment, and I'll see you in the next one.